Let's watch this video together.
Congratulations on your 2021 Lamborghini. What Lamborghini is this?
This is a Lamborghini Urus.
How much is this in naira?
700.
How much is this property?
850.
You just spent 1.5 billion within 2 days.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I'm actually a forex trader. I'm also a medical doctor.
What aspect in forex do you do?
I actually started trading normally from synthetic indices. Currently, I base majorly on stock indices, right? That's
Sorry,
US,
what is indices? I want you to elaborate.
mimicking other charts. When I say synthetic indices, it's mimicking the re-index. Now, just programming for backend now, so I go reading trading like that.
Do you teach people?
Yes, I actually teach people. But majorly, I trade gold. So I teach people how to trade gold. That's XAUSD. I also teach people how to trade stock indices like NASDAQ, that's US 100, US 30, US 500, and the rest of them.
How can people, is it your Instagram or what can they join?
Yeah, they can go through Instagram, they can go through YouTube. So you just search for Mr. PFX, you should see it there.
You see, this is what I mean when I say Nigerian influencers don't do their due diligence before promoting something or someone. Egungun, 5 minutes of research would have shown you that this guy is one of the biggest, in fact, the biggest forex bandits in the whole of Africa. His methods have been well documented across multiple YouTube channels by both international and local YouTubers. Now, let me give a brief overview of how he operates and one of his biggest scams to date, which he pulled off in 2024. The main hook he uses to brainwash his audience is the small money to big money flip. Back then, he frequently posted videos claiming to turn $15 to $30,000, $20 to $20,000, $10 to $50,000, etc. multiple times a week.
Now, the truth is that it will literally take me just a few minutes to show you exactly how you can grow any capital size of your choice. $1,000 or $500 or $100 or $10 or even just $1. The fact is that it doesn't really matter the amount of capital you mention, the result would always be massive. And so make sure we aren't just talking and explaining. I'll be showing you every aspect of it now practically. I'll be showing you step by step on a $25 account. And we'll be trying to push this $25 account through to $10,000 account using these exact principles that I'm about to show you. Today, we'll actually be trying to attempt the impossible. We'll actually be trying to push this $1 account through to $10,000 account within 24 hours.
First of all, anybody who talks like that is a scammer. No exceptions. It's not that this one is a scammer, but there's somebody somewhere who can actually do it. That's not how Forex works. Is it that the person is so ignorant about Forex that they don't understand how ridiculous they sound when they make those claims, or they know how ridiculous the claims are, but they also know that they can fool people who aren't too knowledgeable about Forex? So to a newbie, these flips look like a miracle, but if any trader could consistently turn $15 to $30,000 multiple times a week, they would be richer than Elon Musk. They wouldn't stop at $30,000 only to start again from $10 the next day. They would just increase the lot size and continue doing what they did to turn the $15 to $30,000 and then turn the $30,000 to hundreds of millions and so on. But that's not how Forex works. Check out this video to understand more if you haven't already. It's also the pinned video on my X page. So how does he fake these flippings and show these profits on a real MetaTrader interface? For around $2,000, you can rent your own MetaTrader 5 server, and this is one of the methods he uses. It's called white labeling. Owning a MetaTrader server gives you admin privileges on the back end, so you can literally create trades that never happened, move entry prices, delete losses from the trading history, deposit and withdraw any amount you like, or at least let it show that you deposited and withdrew any amount you like.
This says over here XNS master account. Now XS is something, but yeah, everything looks pretty normal. He's in Euro JPY buy. So I think now he's going to manipulate where he's going to enter the buy actually, because he doesn't like this entry, right? Now he can manipulate where he actually entered the position. So look, now he changed it to the buy over here. And now he's suddenly 1.3K in profit while he was in drawdown actually, right? And he can close it on the phone and he can change the open price right here on the server as well. As you guys can see, he can put whatever he wants. So I guess he's going to change it again. Yeah, he changed it again back to where it was basically. So yeah, that's how you pretty much do it, guys. And everything looks normal, right? You see withdrawals, balance, you know, deposits. You can do everything on that server. So everything looks normal. Commissions, withdrawals, you know, deposit, everything, right? So it's really easy, guys, to fake these types of things.
And all this gives you, or him in this case, the ability to do what is called hindsight trading. And that's why he's always right. When you watch his videos, his technical analysis doesn't make any sense. There's never any clear entry model or explanation. He just gives this incoherent babble that changes on a trade by trade basis. Oh, let's just mark this zone. This is pushing up nicely over here. So let's just storm into the trade.
Now, if we actually check out this formation, now what we should notice is this. We should notice that this particular stop actually started from this range. Boom, pushed up towards this particular level. Boom, there were a few consolidations at about this spot. Boom, it actually dropped back down to this previous level. Now, anytime that you see a basic consolidation occurs here, another consolidation, it pushes up to continue another consolidation, it drops back down to continue another consolidation here, just so it wants to drop back to the previous level.
The reason he's able to win most of those trades and do all the things he does is because he's doing hindsight trading, as I said. So he could either backtrack the charts just like one would during backtesting. And because he already knows how the market will unfold, he bungles up an explanation to justify why he's making the decisions he's making. But as I said, it never really makes any sense. It changes from trade to trade. There's never any clear entry model or strategy. He just says rubbish to sort of explain why he's doing what he's doing. To a newbie, it could make him seem sophisticated, but even an average trader can tell he's a fraud. Another way he can go about it is that he can just do his rubbish analysis as usual, then place the trade, and if the trade fails, he can just clip that part out, delete the losing trades from the trading history, take himself back to where he was before, and try again.
Now watch.
So we'll just go into the trade now. Okay, guys, so
Boom. The video skips and you see the trades already engaged. But the ticket IDs overlap. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. All are on sell US 30. He made a mistake in the orders, but you can tell that he's bouncing from multiple accounts and or deleting trades, indicating multiple accounts or a broker server. We're talking about some form of manipulation because the ticket IDs can't overlap. Only a broker server can do that.
guys, we'll just go on to sales. So let's do that, guys. We just wait and actually just see.
See, skipped again, and guess what happened? Ticket ID at 173 to 179. Where in the heck happened to 104? 104 is where all those closed trades should be at. So from 104 to 173, what happened? He messed up somewhere, recreated the trades, and made sure the account balance was the same. Because remember, when it comes to you owning your own server, you can modify all this, including the account balance. So long as the account balance remains the same, ticket IDs don't matter to him, because I don't think he noticed it. And that's a problem. He notices the account balance changing because he can modify that. But when it comes to the ticket IDs, he didn't notice it at all. That's why when bouncing from separate account to account, you can't tell the difference. But for me and for our audience, now we know what he's doing. 27 balance at $152. We see the new ticket IDs. Look, 252. We went from 179 to 252. This guy is once again being caught.
Back in 2024, after weeks and months of brainwashing his audience, Mr. P organized something called the M150, aka Marathon 150. The M150 was marketed as an intensive 30-day mentorship and live trading session for a premium fee of $300, which was around 508,000 naira at that time. Those who paid were promised, flipping and mentorship and all the usual stuff he does on his channel. So since everything he does is fake, he obviously couldn't deliver. And during the live classes, comments were disabled. Nobody could ask questions. He was just saying a lot of rubbish. One example one of his victims gave was that he started talking about like money management, this and that, and he was wondering like, isn't this the same guy who flips $30 to so and so $1,000? Like, why is he talking about money management and all this stuff that he never talked about in his videos on YouTube? And then this Mr. PFX will send signals. The trades will be going to stop loss. People will be blowing their accounts, but he'll be telling them, wow, I just closed in profit. That's great, guys. Nice trade. Like, he was just gaslighting them. Some of them were feeling like, come, am I running mad or is this guy mad? Then a couple of participants decided to confront him in his DMs because again, they couldn't talk to one another during the live classes or in the group or Telegram channel or wherever he put all of them. So when he was confronted in the DMs, like most scammers, he resorted to intimidation and verbal aggression, threatening to remove them from the group and eventually even removing them from the group without a refund. They would ask him a simple question like, what is going on? I paid for this thing. I've been losing the remaining money I put aside to take your signals. And he would just flare up and start saying, what? Why are you asking me this? Are you accusing me of this? Please don't ask me this question. If you continue doing this thing, I'll remove you from the group. Are you saying I'm a scammer? Are you trying to call me a scammer? You know how all these scammers are once you confront them. And that was how he carried on until the end of the 1 month. The people who paid, expected to turn the rest of the money or, the little they had left into a huge amount of money, only ended up losing even more money on top of the one they paid for the fruitless Marathon 150 scam. Mind you, this guy also has his monthly signal group, which costs $200 a month. So once you think about all these things, it's no surprise how he's able to afford this mansion, cars, and all these things he's talking about. But trust me, none of these things actually came from Forex itself. One other thing he does is that he deletes negative comments on his YouTube channel, and a lot of the positive comments you see are botted or they are from people who are still brainwashed by him but are yet to pay for his services. If you see his videos or if you see other people talking about him on other YouTube channels, there is no single person who replicated those fake flippings he does on his YouTube channel after paying for his mentorship or signals. This guy is a complete fraud. Oh, but look, he has a Lamborghini, he has a mansion or a duplex or whatever. To someone who is not knowledgeable about trading and is seeing him for the first time, he would come off as a professional and like he knows what he's talking about, but it's all a lie. Back then, I think he was in Russia or so, according to the rumors, but now he's back in Nigeria. Last I heard, he has been reported to the EFCC, but they are yet to take action. I would advise more victims of this guy to come together and push harder to see that he is brought to justice. Some of una, they go rip now. Una go just let go like that. Like, why? If you can afford to pay over 500,000 naira for something, I believe you can also put your heads together and achieve something so that this con man doesn't go around ripping other people off. Egungun, here you are again promoting another scammer to your audience. It's better you just leave all these Forex traders and come and join my Telegram group people alone and focus on other things.